I'm Rick Green, local editor at the Oklahoman, and with me today is Meir Shlomo, Consul General for Israel, based in Houston, Texas. And with us, Silas Allen, our higher education reporter for the Oklahoman. Mr. Shlomo was at the University of Oklahoma last night giving a speech, and Silas and I have a couple questions for him. Silas, would you like to begin?
Sure. To begin with, can you explain your role as Consul General?
Well, as the Consul General, we serve 5 states, the Southwest basically, which is Texas, Louisiana, New Mexico, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. Basically what we do is try to put the Israeli case into, I would say, 2 main target audiences. First of all, the congressional delegation and the governors, and second of all, touching base with all the local elites and trying to put what is Israel all about, what are the Israeli policies all about, and also trying to promote a bit of business and economy. That also comes under my jurisdiction.
From one day to the next, what might you find yourself doing?
Oh, that's the beauty of diplomatic life. You can find yourself doing any number of things, some of them that you've never done in your life. I'm talking about high-level meetings on one end of the scale, and the other end of the scale actually organizing concerts and cultural events. So it's a very diversified span of things that we have to cope with in any post. And you know, here in the United States it's easy because you speak English, everybody speaks English, but think about other posts where you don't speak the language of the country. That makes it a bit more complicated, but it's really rewarding. It makes diplomatic life much more interesting than it seems.
Have you had other posts with the Foreign Ministry Department?
I did indeed. This is my 6th post. I started in El Salvador, went to Peru, went on to Denmark, and then to India, and then to Boston, New England. And now I'm here in Houston, happily, I may say.
What main issues do you find yourself involved with now?
Well, the main issues that we really try to push is all the political issues that are on the plate, basically trying to reason the Israeli policies. We know that people would like to understand the issues before they decide whether to support them or not. And you know, since Israel is a little far away from the United States, it's only natural that people are not consumed every day with what happened with Israel and in the Middle East. So we are trying to be this added 2 cents, if you would like, to explain what is it, why do we do what we do, what is it that we would like to get support about, and to put the Israeli case out there, and hopefully in a way that will convince people that to support Israel.
Mm-hmm.
And what brings you to Oklahoma today?
Well, a couple of things. First of all, I'm gratified to say that tonight there will be a concert of the Haifa Philharmonic here in Oklahoma, so I will be attending this concert. I did a few speeches, one of them you mentioned at the University of Oklahoma. And last but certainly not least, I had a very good visit in the House State, and we had a very good meeting with representatives of different energy companies from Oklahoma. You may know that the biggest gas field in the world in the last 10 years was discovered 2 years ago offshore Israel, and there are still other plots to be explored. And honestly, we've never been in the energy business. We don't really have expertise in the energy, and I thought that Oklahoma being so good and so much time and a huge tradition of energy companies, it would be a good idea to try to bring some of the Oklahoma companies to work in Israel, and it's a win-win situation. They win and we win. And I think, I hope that out of this talks we'll have 1 or 2 companies from Oklahoma coming to Israel.
How has the reception been so far?
Oh, the reception, you know, it's overwhelming, I would say. It's really inspiring to see how many people the minute they hear that I'm from Israel, are responding in such kindness that I wish it was like that everywhere. Maybe you wouldn't need diplomats anyway, but it's really, we enjoy a tremendous support here in Oklahoma. We appreciate it, and we are grateful for that.
Well, thank you very much for visiting with us today. We'll be talking at greater length in a minute. Downstairs, Silas and other reporters will be available for that. Silas will be writing a story for tomorrow's newspaper. So everybody read about it in the Oklahoman or see it online.